The deadly alien beast was doomed, then a human's kindness changed everything. Alien planet stretched endlessly beneath two suns, its sky glowing red and purple. Daniel walked carefully along the metallic walkways of the Outworld Academy, his heart pounding. Rumors had reached him weeks ago. A dangerous alien beast, locked in a massive cage in the Academy's farthest wing, was said to be uncontrollable. Elders insisted it had to be sacrificed for the safety of everyone, but something about the stories didn't sit right with him. He had seen pictures in old archives. The creature was enormous, taller than any human and stronger than any animal he had ever known. Its scales shimmered in shades of black and green, and its eyes were said to glow with intelligence, almost like it understood everything. Daniel's boots clanked against the metal as he approached the cage. A low growl echoed from within, sending shivers down his spine. The beast was awake. Its massive head moved slowly, observing him through the bars. The growl deepened as its body shifted, muscles rippling under the dark, shiny skin. "Stay back." A voice whispered. Daniel jumped. It was Kara, a fellow human who had been assigned as his guide. She looked pale, her eyes wide with fear. "You shouldn't be here. The elders. They warned us." "That thing will kill in a heartbeat." Daniel shook his head. "I can't just watch them destroy it. It's alive, and I think it's not dangerous the way they say." Kara's lips trembled. "Do you know what it's done?" "They captured it because it killed 15 soldiers in one night." 15, and it's fast, smart. It can sense fear." Daniel swallowed hard, but his gaze never left the beast. Its glowing eyes were fixed on him now, and for a moment he felt as if it was studying him, measuring him. He noticed something strange, a flicker of hesitation in the way it moved. Not all monsters were mindless, he thought. Slowly, he reached toward the cage. His hand trembled, but he held out a piece of dried protein ration from his pack. The beast sniffed the air, its nostrils flaring. It growled softly, a warning that it might strike at any second. Kara's voice shook. "Don't do it. You'll be killed." Daniel ignored her. He whispered, "I'm not here to hurt you. I just want to help." The creature took a small step back, then another. Its eyes never left Daniel. The growl softened, almost curious now. It sniffed the ration, and then slowly, very slowly, took it from his hand. Daniel exhaled. The tension in his chest eased just slightly. "See? It's not just a monster," he said quietly. "It's scared." Kara's jaw dropped. No human has ever fed it willingly. They all ran, screamed, or tried to fight it. You're crazy." The beast's tail lashed the ground once, and Daniel flinched, but it did not strike. Its head tilted slightly, and for a brief moment, Daniel felt a connection. This creature was not just a weapon of fear. It was something alive, something intelligent, waiting for someone to understand it. Suddenly, alarms blared across the academy. Red lights flashed, and a deep voice boomed through the hall. "Unauthorized interaction with the containment unit. Immediate evacuation." Kara grabbed Daniel's arm. "We have to go. Now." Daniel hesitated, looking back at the cage. The beast's glowing eyes followed him, and he saw something unexpected. A small, almost imperceptible gesture, a nod of acknowledgement, as if it understood him and trusted him. "Wait," Daniel said, pulling back slightly. "I can't leave it like this. Not if they're going to kill it." Kara shook her head frantically. "You don't understand. You could be dead in seconds. The elders won't forgive this." Daniel clenched his fists. "Then I'll take the risk. I can't let it die for something I know isn't its fault." The alarms grew louder. Shadows of guards moved toward the cage, weapons ready. The beast's growl deepened, resonating through the metal walls. Daniel realized the creature was ready to defend itself, or him. Kara's eyes widened. It's protecting you? The creature's scales shimmered brighter as it stepped closer to the bars, muscles tense. Its growl was low but steady, a warning to anyone who approached. Daniel's heart raced. This moment would decide everything. Would the elders destroy the beast as they planned, or could a human and only a human change the fate of the most feared creature on the planet? Daniel extended his hand again, slowly, and the beast hesitated, then touched his hand through the bars with its massive claw. A spark of trust had been made, and in that instant, Daniel knew this encounter was only the beginning. The alarms faded, but the tension lingered like a thick fog in the hallways of the Outworld Academy. Daniel crouched near the massive cage, the alien beast watching him with glowing, intelligent eyes. Its claws scraped softly against the metal floor, yet it made no aggressive move. Kara hovered nearby, her eyes darting to the shadows. "The guards will return," she whispered, her voice tight with fear. "They'll report you. You'll be in serious trouble if they catch you feeding it again." Daniel shook his head. "I can't stop. It trusts me somehow. I need to understand it." He reached into his pack and pulled out another ration, this one softer and more fragrant. Slowly, carefully, he extended it toward the creature. Its nostrils flared. The growl it had let out earlier softened, almost curious. Now, the beast stepped forward, its massive frame moving with caution and grace. Each movement was deliberate, measured. Daniel noticed its eyes flicker with what looked like recognition, a silent acknowledgement that he meant no harm. Kara swallowed nervously. "Do you even know what you're doing?" "This thing can tear a human limb from limb in seconds." Daniel didn't look away. "I know, but it doesn't want to. I can feel it. Something in here? It's not just instinct. It's thinking." The beast reached toward the ration. Its massive claw hovered, trembling slightly as if unsure, then gently took the food. Daniel exhaled quietly, relief flooding him. "See? It's learning. It's listening." Kara bit her lip. "Or it's sizing you up, waiting for the right moment to strike." Daniel ignored her, offering a soft word of encouragement. "You're safe. You don't have to fight anymore. Not while I'm here." The creature's tail flicked behind it, but there was no attack. Instead, it nudged the ration toward him, almost as if it wanted him to hold it. Daniel realized something incredible. The beast was trying to communicate. He smiled faintly, his fear giving way to wonder. "You're not just dangerous. You're intelligent. You understand me." Kara's eyes widened. No human has ever tamed it like this, even slightly. "If the elders find out, they'll—" Her words were cut off by a sudden sound. Metal footsteps echoed through the hallway. Daniel's heart skipped a beat. The guards were returning, likely tipped off by the alarms. "Quick," Kara whispered urgently. "You have to hide it. They can't see this." Daniel's hand lingered on the cage. The beast's glowing eyes met his, and he realized something startling. It wasn't afraid of the guards. It seemed to understand the danger, and more surprisingly, trusted him to protect it. He nodded at the beast. "Stay calm. Follow my lead." The guards arrived, their heavy boots clanging against the metal floor. "Human," one barked. "Step away from the containment unit immediately." The alien beast growled, low and threatening, yet it did not strike. Daniel slowly stepped between the guards and the cage, raising his hands. "It's calm. It's not attacking. Please, just listen." The guards exchanged uneasy glances. "It's just a monster. You can't control it." Daniel's voice remained steady, filled with a quiet authority he hadn't known he possessed. "It's not a monster. It's alive, and it's scared. You don't have to kill it. You can watch me prove it. The beast's tail lashed behind it, brushing against the metal bars. The guards flinched, but Daniel stayed calm, continuing to talk softly. He reached for another ration and held it out, closer this time. The creature hesitated, then gently took the food again. One of the guards stepped back, shocked. It's not attacking, Kara whispered, almost in disbelief. I've never seen this. It's trusting you. Daniel nodded, eyes never leaving the beast. Trust isn't given lightly. It's earned. And I think I'm earning it. Suddenly the cage shook violently. The beast growled, more intense than before. Daniel froze. Wait, what's happening? Kara's eyes widened. The cage, it's malfunctioning. It's old. It can't hold it for long if it senses stress or anger. The beast's glowing eyes focused on Daniel. In that moment, Daniel understood. It was trying to communicate a warning, not a threat. Its body coiled, muscles tense, ready to spring not to attack him, but to defend itself. He swallowed hard. Okay, we need a plan. Kara glanced around nervously. You can't just take it out of here. They'll see you. You'll be punished, maybe even exiled. Daniel shook his head. I have to try. I can't let it die because they're scared. The creature's eyes followed him, shimmering like liquid fire. Daniel realized something incredible. It trusted him more than it feared anyone else in the room. A loud alarm blared again, and red lights flashed across the chamber. The guards shouted commands, ordering everyone to step back. The alien beast's growl escalated, vibrating through the floor, but it did not strike. Instead, it stepped closer. To Daniel, head low, tail flicking rapidly. Daniel reached through the bars once more. The massive claw touched his hand. Gentle, careful. It was an acknowledgement. First act of trust between human and alien. Kara gasped softly. You did it. It's letting you touch it. Daniel's heart pounded. Not just touching. It's choosing me. Right now. It's deciding I can help it survive. The alarms grew louder. The guards advanced. Daniel tightened his grip on the ration, standing firm. The alien beast growled again, louder this time, but with a protective tone, not a threatening one. Daniel's lips pressed together. No matter what happens, I won't let them destroy you. The creature's eyes glowed brighter, almost as if it understood the words. Daniel felt a strange energy pass through him, a bond forming in the shadows of fear and danger. And in that moment, Daniel knew one truth. This was only the beginning of something extraordinary. The Academy would never be the same. And neither would the human who dared to trust a beast everyone else called dangerous. The cage trembled, the alarms blared, and Daniel prepared for the consequences of his choice, a choice that could change his life, the beast's life, and the fate of everyone in the Academy. The alarms had faded, but the tension in the Outworld Academy still lingered like a storm about to break. Daniel stayed close to the cage, his heart still racing from the earlier encounter. The alien beast's massive body shifted slightly as it paced, its glowing eyes following every move he made. Every step Daniel took, the creature's tail flicked. Cautiously, yet there was no hint of aggression this time, only a careful, deliberate watchfulness. As if it was deciding whether he was friend or foe, Kara hovered nearby, her face pale and worried. You're still here. You really think it trusts you now? Daniel shook his head slowly, his eyes fixed on the beast. I don't think it's trust yet. I know it is. I can feel it. It's testing me, just as I'm testing it. He pulled out a fresh ration, placing it on the floor just inside the cage. The beast sniffed, muscles tensed, then slowly, almost hesitantly, approached. Its massive claw hovered over the food, trembling slightly, before finally nudging it gently with its snout. taking small bites as it watched Daniel's every reaction. Its growl was low and soft, almost like a purr, and Daniel felt a thrill. Of hope this was progress. However small, Kara's eyes widened. It's eating without snapping? That's impossible. Everyone says it's uncontrollable. Daniel smiled faintly. It's not uncontrollable. It's intelligent. It's scared, and it's curious. It's not what they say it is. For the next several minutes, Daniel continued this delicate interaction, feeding the beast small pieces, speaking softly to it, and slowly inching closer with his hand. Every move was careful, deliberate. He could feel the creature's massive gaze following his every finger, watching, analyzing, deciding. He noticed something unusual. The creature blinked in a pattern, almost like a signal, and it pressed its head slightly against the bars as he offered food, a gesture that could only mean trust then, without warning. The cage trembled violently, metal groaning under pressure. Daniel froze. The cage. It's starting to fail, he whispered, panic rising in his chest. Kara's eyes widened. I told you, this is too dangerous. You're going to get us killed. The alien beast growled sharply, a warning to anyone nearby. Its massive claws scraped against the floor as it shifted its weight toward Daniel, almost shielding him from the approaching danger. Daniel realized then what he hadn't expected. The beast wasn't just becoming calm, it was protective. Footsteps echoed down the hallway. Several guards appeared, weapons raised, shouting orders. Daniel stepped in front of the cage, his voice steady despite the fear in his chest. Stand down. It's calm. It won't attack if you leave it alone. One guard laughed mockingly. You're a human. You think you can control that monster? The beast's eyes flared brighter, and its growl deepened. It took a single step closer to Daniel, standing tall, massive shoulders trembling under its own weight. Yet it made no move to attack the guards, only a warning, a silent barrier, as if telling them, do not come closer. Daniel extended his hand slowly. Another piece of ration held between his fingers. The beast sniffed the air, its glowing eyes never leaving him, then gently took the ration with its claw, careful not to harm him. Kara gasped softly. It's obeying you, or at least listening. That's insane. Daniel nodded, his heart pounding. It's learning. It knows I'm not here to hurt it. I'm showing it kindness. That's all it needs. The guards looked uneasy, murmuring among themselves. We've never seen this happen. No one has ever gotten close like that, one said, glancing nervously at the trembling cage. Suddenly, a loud rumble shook the floor. The alien beast's ears flicked, and its massive body tensed. The cage shook violently, the metal groaning. Daniel realized with a jolt. The cage was about to break completely. Kara grabbed his arm. We have to go now. Daniel hesitated, looking into the beast's glowing eyes. There was a flash of something in them, fear or trust. It was impossible to tell. But for the first time, he understood one thing clearly. The creature trusted him more than anyone else on this planet. Nodded at the beast. Okay, follow me. The creature's head tilted slightly, then it stepped back, crouching low, ready to move if Daniel gave the signal. Its massive tail flicked, knocking over a small metal crate, but it did not attack. Daniel realized the beast was mirroring his caution, matching his movements. Footsteps grew louder, more guards rushing from the far side of the hall. Daniel could hear their frantic shouts. Stop him. Contain the beast. Kara's face was pale, her hands shaking. If it breaks free now, we're all dead. Daniel took a deep breath. No, we can do this. We have to stay calm. You trust me, right? He whispered almost to himself, almost to the beast. The alien creature growled softly, almost affirmatively, then moved closer to him, brushing its massive head against the bars again. It was a gesture of connection, and Daniel felt a strange warmth in his chest. Somehow they understood each other. Then, without warning, the cage's locking mechanism failed with a loud clang. The beast stepped forward, enormous claws scraping metal, and the guards froze. Unsure whether it would attack, Daniel raised his hand slowly. Easy, easy. It's calm. Trust me. The beast's eyes flickered between him and the guards. Then, with a deliberate motion, it stepped fully toward Daniel, brushing past the bars carefully without harming anyone, almost as if acknowledging him as its protector. Kara whispered in disbelief. It's choosing you. It's not a mindless beast at all. Daniel smiled faintly, his heart racing. No, it's not. And I think it wants to survive with me. The guards exchanged nervous glances, uncertain what to do next. The alien beast growled low and steady, its massive frame blocking Daniel from the guards. It wasn't threatening. Daniel only warning the others. Daniel realized then that he had done something no one else could. He had earned its trust. The creature was no longer just a terrifying alien to fear. It was intelligent, cautious, and now loyal. Kara finally exhaled. I don't believe it. It's actually listening to you. You tamed it. Daniel shook his head. Not tamed, trusted. There's a difference. And if we can survive tonight, I think this bond will save us both. The alarms blared again, red lights flashing, and Daniel's pulse quickened. The Academy guards would not wait much longer. But, for the first time, he felt ready. The alien beast was no longer a mindless threat. It was an ally. And together, they would face whatever came next. Daniel glanced at Kara. Ready? She nodded, hesitant but trusting him. Ready. He looked back at the glowing eyes of the creature. Then let's move, carefully. And with that, the first true step in their partnership began, a bond forged in danger, trust, and the unlikeliest of friendships. The hallway echoed with the heavy thuds of approaching boots, alarms flashing red across the metallic walls of the Outworld Academy. Daniel stayed crouched near the cage. The alien beast's massive form pressed cautiously beside him, its glowing eyes scanning every shadow. Every muscle in its body was tense, ready for anything. Kara's voice trembled. They're coming. You need to get out now. Daniel shook his head. We can't run yet. If we leave, they'll just kill it. I have to protect it. The guards rounded the corner, weapons raised, shouting orders. Step away from the containment unit. The alien beast growled low, a sound that vibrated through the floor and walls, making the guards pause. Daniel felt the vibration in his chest, a reminder of the creature's immense strength. One of the guards stepped forward, sneering. You think you can control it? Stand aside, human, before it's too late. Daniel's eyes narrowed. It's not attacking you. Yet, please, listen. I can keep it calm. The guards laughed, disbelief written across their faces. They had never seen a human stand so close to the feared beast without being injured. Without warning, one of the guards lunged forward, swinging a metal baton at the cage. The beast's eyes flared, and in a blur of motion, it slammed its massive body into the bars, sending them rattling. Sparks flew as the metal groaned under its force. Daniel froze, heart pounding. No, stay calm. He shouted. The creature's tail lashed, knocking over a nearby console. Guards stumbled backward, but the beast did not attack Daniel. It was protecting him, its massive head pressed toward him, as if shielding him from harm. Kara gasped. It's defending you. It's actually defending you. Daniel swallowed hard. It knows I'm on its side. It knows I won't hurt it. The beast growled louder, a sound echoing down the hall like thunder. One of the guards raised his weapon, trembling. We have to take it down, Now. Daniel stepped in front of the cage, arms raised. Stop, watch it, you'll see. It's not just a killing machine. The alien beast's massive claws scrapped the floor, its glowing eyes locked on the guards. Then, in a move so fast it made Daniel flinch, the creature lunged not at him, but at the attackers. It slammed the ground with one claw, sending a shockwave through the hallway. Sparks flew, panels bent, and the guards stumbled in surprise. Daniel's heart raced. No, don't hurt anyone, just scare them. The beast paused, its massive chest heaving. It tilted its head toward Daniel, as if asking for confirmation. Daniel nodded quickly. Yes, scare them, not hurt them. With a low rumble, the beast stomped again, its body radiating power and energy. The guards backed away, eyes wide, with fear, realizing that this creature was not mindless. It was controlled by someone it trusted. Kara whispered, I can't believe this. It's listening to you. It's actually listening. Daniel extended a hand slowly, feeding the beast another ration. The massive creature hesitated, then gently took it, its eyes never leaving Daniel. The guards froze, unsure how to react. Suddenly, a loud crash echoed from the far end of the hall. One of the panels had fallen, and the beast's attention snapped to the source. Daniel followed its gaze and saw movement another squad of alien enforcers, heading straight for them. Kara's eyes widened. We're surrounded. What now? Daniel clenched his fists. We fight, or we make them see reason. The beast growled low, a warning to the approaching squad. Its tail swung, knocking down a metal cart. Sparks flew as the guards scrambled, unsure whether to attack or retreat. Daniel moved closer to the beast, speaking softly. Stay calm. Stay with me. We can do this together. The creature's massive head pressed gently against his shoulder, a gesture of trust and reassurance. Daniel realized something incredible. It wasn't just his protection that mattered. It was mutual. The bond they shared was growing stronger with every heartbeat. The enforcers stopped, unsure what to do. The hallway echoed with tension. Bravery. Shadow, a potential threat. The beast's glowing eyes scanned them, calculating, measuring. Then, with deliberate precision, it stepped forward, towering over the enforcers without striking, sending a silent message. Back off. One of the senior guards stepped forward, weapon raised, voice trembling. This human. It's controlling. The creature somehow. Daniel shook his head. Not controlling. Earning its trust. That's all? The senior guard's hand shook as he lowered his weapon slightly. Others followed, their fear evident. The alien beast growled softly, but no attack came. It simply stood protectively near Daniel, its massive frame a living barrier. Kara whispered, I've never seen anything like this. It's listening to you, following you. It's actually cooperating. Daniel smiled faintly. It trusts me, and I trust it. That's enough for now. Suddenly, another loud alarm echoed this. Time signaling an external breach. From the upper corridors, shadows moved rapidly. Daniel realized the academy wasn't just sending guards. They were expecting a full confrontation. The alien beast's glowing eyes widened. It let out a warning roar, louder than before, vibrating through the floor. Daniel placed a hand gently on its massive shoulder. Calm. We'll face them together. The beast lowered its head, allowing Daniel to stroke its dark scales. Sparks flew from the broken panels, alarms blared, and the guards' hesitation gave them precious seconds. Daniel realized the full truth in that moment. The creature had made a choice. It had decided that he was its ally. And he, in turn, had decided to protect it no matter what. Kara whispered, almost in awe. It's not just surviving. It's choosing you. I don't know how, but it trusts you completely. Daniel nodded. And I trust it. That's what matters. The hallway trembled again as the approaching forces drew nearer. Daniel knew the next few minutes would determine everything, the beast's life, his own, and the fragile trust that had been formed in this forbidden cage. He glanced down at the glowing eyes of the creature, its massive body tense but calm. "Ready?" he whispered. The beast rumbled low, a sound of affirmation, as if answering him in its own way. "I'm with you." Daniel exhaled, a strange mix of fear and hope filling his chest. This was the first true test of their partnership, and neither human nor beast would back down now. The first attack had begun. The hallway was silent now, except for the soft hum of alarms fading in the distance. Daniel crouched beside the alien beast, its massive body pressed against the walls of the abandoned corridor, every muscle in its frame still tense from the confrontation. Yet calmer now, its glowing eyes fixed on him as if waiting for instructions. Daniel exhaled slowly, realizing that this moment of calm was fleeting. Kara brushed a strand of hair from her face, whispering nervously, "They'll send more guards soon." "You can't keep it hidden forever." Daniel shook his head. "I'm not hiding it. I'm preparing it. If it's going to survive, if I'm going to survive, it has to learn. We have to learn together." The alien creature tilted its massive head, a low rumble echoing from its chest. Daniel realized it understood the intent. This was more than feeding, it was training, a bond forged under pressure and danger. He motioned toward a nearby maintenance room, one of the few places left unexplored in this wing. "Follow me. It's safer here, for now." The beast moved, with surprising grace, squeezing its massive body through narrow passages without harming a single panel. Daniel marveled at its intelligence. "You're smarter than anyone imagined," he whispered, stroking its dark scales gently. Kara followed reluctantly, her eyes wide with awe. "It's incredible. I've never seen it move like this, without panic or aggression." Daniel knelt beside the beast, placing his hand on its massive head. "We need to start small. First trust, then coordination. Then maybe we can do more." The creature blinked, the glow of its eyes softening. It lowered its massive frame onto the floor, letting Daniel touch its claws gently. He could feel the power in its muscles, and yet there was an unmistakable patience, a willingness to learn from him. Hours passed as Daniel taught the beast small gestures, responding to soft commands, moving when instructed, and controlling the intensity of its strength. Every time the creature obeyed, Daniel rewarded it with a ration or a soft word. Gradually, the massive beast began mirroring Daniel's calmness, each movement precise and deliberate. Kara watched, awe evident on her face. "I can't believe this. It's actually learning." "Following your lead." Daniel nodded, though his mind raced. "It's not just learning. It's choosing to trust me. That's why it listens." Suddenly, a sharp sound echoed from the hallway, a metal door creaking. Daniel froze, his heart pounding. Guards were approaching again, likely searching for the creature. Kara whispered, "They're back. We have to hide it." Daniel shook his head. "No, it's stronger now. We can't run. It's time we show what it's capable of." He stood slowly, the alien beast rising beside him like a towering shadow. Its glowing eyes scanned the corridor, muscles coiled for action. Daniel spoke softly, commanding the creature to flank him and block the hallway. The guards entered, weapons ready. There. Containment breach. Capture it. The alien beast let out a low rumble, but did not attack. Instead, it moved deliberately, positioning its massive frame between Daniel and the guards, tail lashing to trip anyone who came too close, claws scraping against metal floors with terrifying precision. Daniel's heart pounded. "Stay calm. Show them we can handle this without hurting anyone." The guards hesitated, unsure how to proceed. None had ever seen the beast controlled like this, yet they could feel its power. Its growl resonated through the hallway, a warning. Back off or face the consequences. Kara whispered, awestruck. It's cooperating with you. It's like it knows exactly what to do. Daniel nodded, taking a step forward. Yes, it's learning, adapting, and it trusts me enough to follow my lead. The first guard tried to advance, stepping closer. To the cage. The beast's glowing eyes flared, and it stamped the floor, sending a shockwave that knocked the guard off balance. Daniel held up a hand, signaling the beast to stop. The creature obeyed instantly, lowering its head, muscles relaxing, showing perfect control and restraint. Kara gasped softly. It's listening to you perfectly. It's amazing. Daniel smiled faintly, though sweat dripped down his forehead. Not perfect, but close. The more it trusts me, the stronger we both get. For hours, they practiced. Daniel tested the beast's reactions, gradually introducing new commands. Move left, move right, block, protect, even simple signals like crouch or stay. The creature responded with astonishing accuracy, its massive body flowing smoothly from one motion to the next. Each time it obeyed, Daniel rewarded it, speaking softly. Good, well done. Stay calm. The beast's growls softened into low hums, almost like approval, as if it understood the praise. Kara leaned closer. Do you realize what this means? You've done what no human has ever done. You've earned the trust of the deadliest creature on this planet. Daniel nodded, though exhaustion weighed heavily on him. We're not done yet. This is just the beginning. The Academy doesn't understand it. They'll still try to destroy it. We have to be ready. Suddenly, a loud vibration shook the corridor footsteps, faster, more organized. The Academy was sending reinforcements. Daniel's pulse quickened. It's time to test everything we've done. Are you ready? The beast growled low, its massive body coiling like a spring, tail lashing gently. Daniel placed a hand on its head. Trust me, we do this together. The first squad appeared at the end of the hallway, weapons raised. Daniel stepped forward, guiding the beast with subtle gestures. The alien creature moved in perfect coordination, its massive frame blocking attacks without harming anyone unnecessarily. Its intelligence and restraint stunning the approaching forces. Kara whispered in disbelief. It's actually protecting you, and following your commands perfectly. Daniel nodded, sweat mixing with the adrenaline. It's learning. It's choosing to trust me completely. That's all that matters. The guards hesitated, unsure. How to proceed against a creature that was so powerful, yet so controlled. Every movement of the alien beast radiated strength and intelligence, leaving no doubt. This was no mindless monster. It was a conscious, thinking, feeling being. The squad slowly retreated, unwilling to risk confrontation, and Daniel exhaled. The beast lowered its massive head, muscles relaxing slightly. Daniel patted its scales gently. Good, very good. You're learning fast. Kara's eyes shone. You've changed everything. No one could have done this but you. Daniel looked at the creature, its glowing eyes reflecting his own determination. No, we did this together. This is only the beginning. He knew the Academy would not give up. They would come again, stronger, more organized. But now he had an ally unlike any other, a being whose trust he had earned, whose loyalty he could count on. And in the shadows of the abandoned corridor, Daniel realized something extraordinary. He and the beast were no longer just human and monster. They were a team, a force that could change everything about the Academy, and maybe even the fate of the planet. The first stage of their secret training had ended. But the real challenges, the true tests of trust, skill, and survival, Only beginning. Daniel whispered softly. We'll face them all. Together. The alien beast rumbled low, a sound that was almost a purr, and Daniel smiled. For the first time, he felt hope. The alarms echoed louder this time, shaking the Outworld Academy walls. As reinforcements arrived, Daniel crouched behind the massive alien beast, heart pounding, feeling the creature's powerful muscles tense beside him. Every flick of its tail and flicker of its glowing eyes reminded him of the force he had learned to trust, but danger was closing in fast, faster than he had anticipated. Kara's voice trembled. They're sending everything they've got. We can't hold them here. Daniel shook his head, eyes scanning the hallway. We're not holding them, we're escaping. Follow me, stay close, and trust the beast. The creature growled low, almost affirmatively, acknowledging the plan. Its massive body coiled like a spring, ready to move at a moment's notice. Daniel grabbed Kara's hand, pulling her toward a side exit. Sparks flew as debris from broken panels scattered across the floor. The reinforcements were closer now, their boots echoing like drumbeats of impending doom. A group of guards rounded the corner, weapons aimed. Daniel froze for a moment and whispered, Stay calm. It's our turn to show what we've learned. The beast lunged, not at them, but at the ground before the guards. The floor shook as its massive claws scraped the metal, sending a small shockwave that staggered the attackers, knocking their balance off. Daniel moved forward, signaling the creature with subtle gestures it had learned over the past hours. Beast followed perfectly, blocking the hallway, using its enormous tail to sweep aside obstacles without harming Daniel or Kara. Sparks flew, metal screeched, and guards stumbled backward, unsure how to deal with a creature so powerful yet so controlled. Kara gasped. It's protecting us, following your lead perfectly. Daniel nodded, heart racing. It trusts me, and I trust it. That's why it moves like this. It knows we're on the same side. They reached a narrow corridor leading to the Academy's exit. Daniel glanced back. A large squad of enforcers had cornered them from the rear. The beast growled low, muscles coiling, glowing eyes brightening, ready to strike if needed. Daniel stepped beside it, speaking softly. We're almost there. Stay with me? The guards charged, weapons raised. Daniel signaled the beast. In one swift motion, it swung its massive tail, knocking several guards off balance. Its glowing eyes scanned the remaining enforcers, and they froze, realizing that this was no ordinary monster. It was following human commands intelligently. Kara whispered in disbelief. I've never seen anything like this. It's obeying. It's cooperating perfectly. Daniel smiled faintly. It's not obedience. It's trust. That's stronger than anything. Suddenly, a loud rumble shook the floor. More reinforcements arrived from the upper corridors, shouting. Orders. Daniel realized they were truly surrounded. The alien beast growled low, and Daniel placed a hand gently on its shoulder. We have one chance, trust me, and trust yourself. With a nod, the creature crouched low, preparing for a leap. Daniel grabbed Kara's hand, and with a powerful push, the beast lunged forward, smashing through a reinforced metal barrier that blocked the exit, sparks flying everywhere. The sound was deafening, but the beast moved with precision, ensuring Daniel and Kara remained safe. The reinforcements hesitated, unsure whether to follow through the breach. The alien creature growled, tail lashing, and one brave guard stepped forward, then immediately stumbled backward as the shockwave from the leap rattled the floor. Daniel and Kara ran alongside the beast, hearts pounding as the shattered metal barrier gave them a path to the outer corridors. Smoke and sparks filled the air, alarms blaring, chaos erupting all around them. Kara shouted, We're going to make it. I can't believe we're alive. Daniel kept his focus, guiding the beast through twists and turns, avoiding patrols and obstacles. The creature's massive body pressed close to him, glowing eyes scanning the path, every movement coordinated, every instinct honed by their bond of trust and training. As they neared the final exit, the largest squad of enforcers blocked their way. Daniel froze for a split second, realizing they had no time to fight. They had to act quickly. Now, he shouted, signaling the beast. The alien creature leaped into the air, smashing the reinforced metal doors with astonishing force, sending sparks flying in every direction. Guards stumbled back, weapons raised, but fear held them in place. Daniel grabbed Kara, pulling her through the breach as the beast landed heavily, its massive frame blocking anyone from following immediately. They ran down the ramp leading out of the academy. Outside, the alien night sky stretched above them, filled with stars and swirling nebulae. The cool air hit their faces, a stark contrast to the heat and chaos inside. The creature moved alongside them, not running, but maintaining a calm, protective presence. Kara finally stopped, gasping for breath. We actually made it. Daniel looked at the creature, massive and glowing, its chest heaving but eyes bright with alertness. We did. But this is only the beginning, he said. From a distance, the academy's alarms blared, red lights flashing. Reinforcements would come, stronger and faster. But Daniel now had an ally, unlike any other one, who had learned trust, restraint, and cooperation in a few short hours. Kara turned to him, awe in her eyes. I've never seen anything like this. You've bonded with it. It's incredible. Daniel nodded, placing a hand on the beast's massive head. Not just bonded, it trusts me. And that's stronger than any weapon they have. Together, we can survive whatever they throw at us. The alien beast rumbled softly, as if agreeing, its massive tail sweeping across the ground. Daniel smiled, faintly, realizing that their escape was more than physical. It was the beginning of something far greater. As the night stretched on, Daniel, Kara, and the massive creature disappeared into the alien wilderness beyond the academy, leaving chaos and disbelief behind. But Daniel knew one thing for certain. The academy would come again, and next time they would be ready. For the first time, he felt a sense of true partnership, a bond forged in danger, trust, and the unlikeliest of friendships. And the great escape was only the first step toward changing everything. The alien wilderness stretched before Daniel, Kara, and the massive beast, but there was no time to rest. The academy's pursuit would not stop. They would come back stronger, faster, and more prepared, every shadow among the twisted trees. And glowing flora seemed alive, a warning that danger could strike at any moment. Kara whispered nervously, "Do you really think we can face them and survive?" Daniel shook his head slightly, his eyes scanning the alien horizon. "We don't have to survive alone. We have each other. That's our advantage." The beast rumbled low beside him, muscles coiled, tail sweeping gently over the glowing undergrowth, its eyes glowing brighter than ever. Daniel placed a hand on its massive head. "We've trained, we've bonded, we've survived before. Now we show them why trust and strategy beat brute force every time." A distant rumble echoed through the alien trees, and red lights pierced the darkness. The academy had arrived, their largest force yet, armored vehicles rolling forward, enforcers advancing with precision, their weapons glinting in the alien light, ready to eliminate everything in their path. Kara gasped. "They brought everything. We're outnumbered." Daniel's jaw tightened. "Maybe, but they don't understand the bond we share. That's their mistake." The beast stepped forward, towering over Daniel and Kara, its massive claws digging into the ground. A low growl vibrated through the forest, a warning to the approaching forces. Sparks flying from the ground as its sheer power sent tremors across the terrain. The guards hesitated, realizing that this was no ordinary creature. It was an intelligent, coordinated ally. Guided by the human beside it, the Academy's commander shouted, voice echoing, "Capture the human and the beast. No mistakes this time." Daniel nodded to the beast, signaling subtly. In a fluid motion, the massive creature leapt forward, crashing into a line of armored vehicles. Sparks flew as metal bent, alarms blaring as the machines toppled over. Guards scrambled to respond, but the beast's movements were deliberate, avoiding unnecessary harm while creating chaos. Kyra watched, wide-eyed. It's reading your mind, every move. Daniel whispered, not reading, trusting. That's the difference. The human-alien duo moved through the battlefield with precision. Daniel directed the beast, dodging attacks, creating openings, while the creature used its massive size and power to block paths, sweep aside enemy squads, and protect both Daniel and Kara. One of the Academy's elite enforcers charged directly at Daniel, weapon raised, intending to strike the human first. The beast's glowing eyes locked on him. With a single powerful stomp, the ground shook violently, knocking the enforcer off his feet and sending him sprawling. Daniel seized the moment, pulling Kara through a narrow opening to safety. The commander's voice roared over the chaos. Use the energy nets. Trap it now. Daniel's mind raced. He couldn't let the beast get caught. It would mean death for both of them. No, we'll outsmart them. He ran toward a series of cliffs, glowing under the alien moonlight, signaling the beast to follow. The creature obeyed, leaping over obstacles with precision, tail swinging to knock back pursuers without harming Daniel or Kara. Sparks and dust filled the air, blinding the approaching squads. Kara yelled, "You're going to make it." "I can't believe this is working." Daniel gritted his teeth. "It's working because we trust each other. That's the key." They reached the cliff edge, the Academy forces closing in rapidly. Daniel looked at the beast, then at Kara, determination burning in his eyes. We leaped together, no hesitation. The alien beast lowered its massive body, and Daniel climbed atop it, Kara following. With a powerful push from its legs, the creature propelled all three of them across the chasm, sparks and glowing rocks flying as they landed safely on the other side. The Academy forces stopped at the edge, unable to follow, weapons shaking as they realized they had underestimated their opponents. Daniel's chest heaved, but his eyes never left the battlefield. The beast rumbled low, a sound of triumph and loyalty. Kara exhaled, astonished. "We did it. We actually did it." Daniel shook his head. "Not just yet. They'll regroup. But now they know this human and this beast are more than they imagined." The commander bellowed orders, retreating temporarily, but Daniel knew it wasn't over. The Academy would return with more, stronger units. Yet for the first time, he felt true confidence. They had survived impossible odds, outsmarted and outmaneuvered forces that thought them powerless. The alien beast nudged Daniel gently, almost as if acknowledging his leadership. Daniel stroked its massive head. "We've come this far. And together, nothing can stop us." Kara looked at them both, awe in her eyes. "I've never seen a bond like this. It's more than human, more than beast. It's extraordinary." Daniel nodded. "It's trust. That's what made this possible." The night fell silent, except for the distant sounds of retreating enforcers. The stars above glowed softly, reflecting on the alien landscape. Daniel, Kara, and the massive creature stood together, victorious yet vigilant, knowing the battle had changed them forever. For the first time, Daniel realized that survival was only the beginning. The Academy's fear of what they could do together would spread, legends would form, and a new chapter of trust, Courage and alliance had begun. He whispered softly, "We've survived. But this is just the start. Together, we'll face whatever comes next." The alien beast rumbled softly, glowing eyes scanning the horizon. Daniel smiled, feeling an unbreakable bond between human and beast, a bond that had turned fear into strength, chaos into order, and enemies into awestruck witnesses of what true trust and courage could achieve. As dawn broke over the alien wilderness, they moved forward, prepared for the next challenge, stronger, wiser, and inseparable. The Academy might return, but Daniel and his massive ally had rewritten the rules, and nothing would ever be the same again.